What's going on YouTube? In this video we got another money play for you. This is going to be out of the Las Vegas Raiders playbook. I've been labbing this playbook a little bit on top of that because I did purchase Throne's ebook, which is out of the Las Vegas Raiders playbook. So mix and matching his stuff with my stuff and just trying to create, a dominant playbook. So this is going to be another money play for the Las Vegas Raiders playbook. Formation we're going to be in is gun tight slot running back weak. The play is going to be flood. So let's jump into the practice field. I'll show you how we set this up. You're going to be able to beat cover 3, cover 4, and cover 2. And you can easily beat man coverage, just mix and matching the right route combos. And I'll show you how to do that as well. So let's jump into the practice field and get this play set up for you. All right, this is going to be one of those plays where the hash doesn't necessarily matter, but it works better if you're on a specific hash. For example, if I'm on the left hash, I want my running back on the right side of the field. If I'm on the right hash, I want my running back on the left side of the field. Just to make the plays just beat the defenses a little bit better. You can get away with it being flip-flopped and left or right, doesn't matter. But if you want the best results, just set it up the exact same way I got it. So first we're going to go against cover 3. What I like to do is motion over the X receiver, and then that's going to bring the Y receiver over. That's just what happens. Not a lot of formations do that, and it gives you a lot of good route combos that you can, mix and match here and there with how the way the play's set up. From there, what you're going to do is go ahead and put X on a streak, and then Y, you can leave him on his route that he's on, and it could just be an in case, because that's how you're going to beat cover 4 as well, which we'll get into. But what I like to do, how I like to set this up, is I'll put him on a slant, put my tight end on a delay fade, and the running back, you have options. You can leave him on the route that he's on. But what I like to do, because I'm going to be rolling out to the left because that's where the post route's going, I like to put him on a little 5 and in like this. And I'm going to go ahead and double team the most outside guy blitzing. This play is going to be able to bomb cover 3 real easy. That's why I kind of tell y'all to kind of stay away from cover 3. You can see right there, wide open. You don't necessarily need a burner like Marquise Brown. You can have somebody with like 92 speed or a little bit better, but I would try to stay with anybody like too slow. You don't want to go below 90, and then it's going to be a little difficult. But very simple. Like I said, just motion over the X receiver, put him on a streak. You can do different things with Y though. You can leave him on the route that he's on. It's real good. You could put him on a zig route. You could put him on a little curl hitch, whatever you want to do. I just think it's best to have a little nice route coming across the field to take away your user with the slant, because most guys will go ahead and try to pick that up, and it'll kind of throw them off. And then, like I said, I like to put the running back on this route because it's a nice little check down for you, because most of the time you're going to be going away that the post route is going, and you have somebody that's going the same way as you. And then on top of that, you also got the delay fade. But you can see how open he gets right there against cover 3. Just lead the ball all the way to the left. Like I said, you don't need somebody like Marquise Brown, but it does help. You can have somebody like 92 speed, 94 speed around that area. All right, this is gonna be against cover 2. There's different things you can do. All you need to be cover 2. This is one of the things I did pick up from his ebook. I learned how to bomb cover 2 with just 2 specific routes. I actually learned it before his ebook. I seen a couple of guys talking about it and doing it in their streams. All you need is a deep post and a slant route. Like right there, I have Y on the slant, and then I got B on the post. That's all you need to beat cover 2. But there's so many different things you can do. If you want to set it up the same, you can still motion over X, and you could put him on a slant, or you can put Y on a slant. So you can there's so many options, as long as you got some type of slant, and then you got the post route. The slant is going to take away that safety. The quickest and easiest thing is just to put you come out on the default play, just put Y on a slant. I would put X on a drag, your tight end on a delay fade, and then your running back, I would put him like on a hitch. You could put him on a wheel route, whatever you want to do. We're just going to leave him on a little hitch right there. Double team the most outside guy blitzing, and you are going to roll out. You're going to see B gets wide open because there's no safety over the top. Now, this, to beat cover 2, it does take a little bit of speed. You want that threshold of probably about 94 speed. You can get away with somebody at 93, 92, but you just have to have your timing down with your throws and things like that. But like I said, I would have at least 94 speed to make this work that much better. Like I said, you can do different things though. To beat cover 2 is real simple. You just need that slant route, and you just need that post route. Like right here, I can put X on a street or on a slant route. I could put Y on a drag, or I could put them on like a little curl route like that. You can just run it like this. Just get really good route combinations that are going to help you, just in case they manually guard that post route. And that's a good little setup right there. We can have the little hitch route with Y, and then we got X coming across the field. We got the running back going little flats. All kinds of things you can do. Just mix and match your routes. Like I said, the main thing is you need the slant and you need the post route. We'll go ahead and run it again so you can see that it is consistent. It just, what the slant's doing, and it's bringing down that safety just enough. He just overthrew him right there, but it's bringing that safety down just enough to overthrow him. Throw it over the top of his head, because that slant is just bringing him down a little bit. And that's how you're going to beat cover 2. Like I said, we'll do another setup where we put X on the slant. Don't move nothing else. We'll put Y on a drag, the tight end on a delay fade, and then we'll leave the running back like that. That's a good route combo. You got the drag, you got the slant, you got the flats with your running back, and then we also got the post route, just to show you that it does work. Even with the slant going the opposite way, it's still going to bring that safety down a little bit. I don't know why it does that, but it does it just enough to where you can just lead that ball over top and get a nice little pass like that. To make it work the best, make the slant go the same way the post is going. That's going to make it work the best. You're going to get the best separation, and it will actually work better if you flip the play like this, where the post is on the left side, on the short side, going to the wide side, and you do something like this. You'll get better results and more separation. Let's just run it one time like this so you can see what I'm talking about. Same setup. Like I said, the most important thing is the slant and then the post route, and we're going to get really good results. Right there, he gets open he actually gets open way more. We just got the linebacker following me, but that is a better way to get open, because that safety comes down even more. So that's cover 2. Let's go ahead and jump into cover 4. All right, this is going to be against cover 4. The hash mark does play a role in this. It's not going to make or break the play, but just like cover 3, if you're on the left hash mark, you want your running back on the right side. If you're on the right hash mark, you want your running back on the left side. Same thing as cover 3. You're going to motion over the X receiver. Very important. Put him on a streak. That will make or break the play. What I like to do with my wide receiver, the guy on the post, I actually like to smart route him and make his post a little bit shorter. I feel like it runs the play a little bit better. And then you have options. You could put the tight end on the delay fade, or I like to sometimes put him on a flat, because sometimes the wide receiver will get bumped by that little hook zone in that area when he's going straight. It's not going to make or break the play. You're still going to be able to get the play off, but it develops a lot quicker when he doesn't get bumped. It really doesn't matter about getting anybody double team on that side of the field anyways, because you're going to probably roll out to the right. I'll show you both ways and we'll see if the receiver gets bumped or not. But right now I'm going to put him on the tight end on a flat. I'm going to put my running back on a 5 and out and double team the most outside guy blitzing. You can bomb cover 4 both ways. You can bomb it with the B receiver and the Y receiver. First, I'm going to show you the Y receiver. It works a little bit better. The B receiver is a little bit more risky. You'll see why, but let's go ahead and run into the Y receiver real quick. With the quarterback contains, just remember, I want to say they improved him a little bit. This is going to be a time and throw. You can throw it before you cross the cornerback's face, because he's not going to react to it until the ball is in the air. But just pay attention, like when I'm throwing the ball, you want to kind of throw the ball around that same time. But he does a terrible job of reacting. He just kind of lets my receiver pass him up. Just pay attention to the cornerback. He's just going to backpedal. About right there is when I'm going to throw the ball. And I'm going to lead it up and to the right, get a nice sideline catch. There's going to be plenty of times where you can actually lead the ball up and get a rack catch and turn it into a touchdown. Just depends on the cornerback and how he reacts to it. But let's go ahead and show you how you can bomb it with B. Like I said, it's a little more risky, and you will need a burner, 94 speed or better. It's going to make it work that much better. Once again, though, just make sure you put X on a streak, put your tight end on the delay fade, and then this time, since you're going to roll out to the left, put your running back on a 5 and in instead of a 5 and out. Double team the most outside guy blitzing. This will be a time and throw. It takes the safety a little bit of time to react. Once you pass them up, just lead it all to the sideline, possession catch, and you're going to get good yardage. You won't get a touchdown every time on that play, because the safety will eventually react. And by that time, if you lead it up, he could probably catch up to the ball. So you always just want to do a sideline catch and get you some really good yards. We'll run it one more time, so you can see it is consistent both ways. Like I said, though, you're going to want to put your burner at the B position to make sure you get better results. I've tried it with somebody a little bit slower. I'm able to get the play off, but it's a little more risky. That's why I said just make sure you put your burner there. We're running one more time to the B receiver. Like I said, it's just a timing thing. Once he passes that safety, even you could throw it even a little bit before he does. But once he crosses that safety's face, I just lead the ball all the way to the sideline. Let's run it one more time to the wide receiver, so you can see that it's consistent that way as well. It actually works better to the wide receiver than it does to the B receiver. There's possible touchdowns out of it. Like I said though, when you're going to the wide receiver, you don't have to put the tight end on a flat. You can still put them on a delay fade. You still take that chance of your receiver getting bumped, but it's not going to make or break the play. Like I said, smart route the wide receiver, put your running back on a 5 and out this time because you're going to be rolling out that way. And just be careful with that quarterback contained. Make sure you make contact, and see, we still did, and we still had to run outside the pocket. But you can see right there, I actually let the ball up, and I was able to get a rack catch and possibly turn that into a touchdown. That's not even my fastest wide receiver, and I'm still able to create separation and get that play off with the rack catch. I don't got a possession catch it. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed. I don't know if they made an update for quarterback contains, but I feel like they shoot out further now. So just be careful with that. If you're gonna roll out, do not sprint out the pocket. I showed y'all that on the last play. Be patient. Look, just make sure they get contact. Once they get that contact, then roll out the pocket, and you have a better chance. And then you can see right there, we let the ball up. I'm gonna have to possession catch that one, but still really good yards. So you're able to bomb cover 4 like that as well. All right, this is gonna be against man coverage. Just want to give you a little bit of tips on it. I mean, there's endless things you can do out of this formation against man coverage. You can leave it as a default. You can hit that corner route with Duvernay. To make it even better, just put B on a streak to take that safety out the play, because this is cover 2 man with 2 safeties over the top. We'll go ahead and try to hit him. I mean, he's not the best route runner, but he definitely created separation right there. I think he has a linebacker on him. But the easy, simple route you can do against man coverage. I mean, you could put slant routes out there with your receivers like this. And then you could put your tight end on a drag. You could put your receivers on a zig route. I mean, there's endless things you could do. Like right here, we'll put them on a zig route. Sammy Watkins just destroys them, and he was outside of Sammy Watkins. Don't overthink it against man coverage. Don't try to do, you just pay attention to positioning. Like, for example, the guy playing Sammy Watkins, if they don't press him and they leave him out there like that, you can run the route that Sammy Watkins is on. I'll probably get the tight end out the way with the flat like this. And you can see Sammy Watkins should get open right away because he just already has that separation. Don't overthink man coverage. Make it simple for yourself. Simple routes, like you can put Y on a zig route, and then put your B receiver on a streak, your running back on a 5 and in, tight end on a delay fade, X on a slant. You can do something like this. You can hit Y. Look, that Y just completely glitched right there. That might be a glitchy play right there. But with man coverage, I think a lot of people just overthink it. Another thing you could do, just put X on a curl route like this, time it, underthrow it. Bad pass by me. I threw it a little too early. But just any simple things like that, and you'll be able to beat man coverage. But that's going to be it for this little scheme. I know it's mostly one play, just different route combos. Y'all know I like to try to show y'all different ways to beat all coverages. So you have an opportunity, just depending on your opponent's defense, you can switch it up. Bomb cover 4, bomb cover 2, bomb cover 3, beat man coverage. And I'll continue to do that with all my money plays. Just not give you a money play, just gonna beat cover 3, which there will be times like that where a play is just specifically made for that. But I try to, add that extra in there to give you more weapons. Definitely, especially if you're already using the Las Vegas Raiders, which I know a lot of people do, throw this in a mix. Add it to a custom. I know this formation is actually in a lot of other playbooks, but this is out of the Las Vegas that I'm using. So throw it in the mix, get you some touchdowns, throw you some bombs. If y'all need any help with anything else, let me know in the comments down below. I know we have the community talking. Y'all know that's what I like to see. Everybody showing love, man. Appreciate all that. With all that being said, though, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.